Oh my gosh, Lauren, this episode was such a snooze fest.
There was attempted murder. There was a kitty straddling Matthew while he was making it purr on the couch. I don't think we watched the same episode. I think you need to watch it with me. 90 Day, The Other Way, Season 7, Episode 19, Khalas. Let's watch.
Remote reality, yeah, that's the key. Unlocking stories wild and free. With the host, side by side. Channel surfers, let's ride.
Tuesday, Channel Surfers. Welcome to Remote Reality. I'm Lauren, your friend and attorney host who loves to overanalyze everything, including my favorite reality TV shows. We're just going to dig into it like I'm getting ready for a trial.
And this is Dee, her paralegal and sidekick. Not so reluctant today, but very tired.
We've been busy. We have to do that law thing that makes us money. We can't just do the fun stuff that doesn't make money.
It's been
But
a busy
this is
morning.
our favorite part of our day, really hanging out with the Channel Surfers. Please share this with anybody you know that likes 90 Day Fiancé, Sister Wives, The Traitors. We'll be doing Love is Blind, all of our favorite reality TV stuff. Sometimes we do true crime. I've completely been obsessed with this Teppy murder case. I kind of want to do a short segment on that. It's from Columbus, and you're from Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
I sent you a few links about it. I don't think you've looked at any of them.
I haven't. I kind of peeked at one of them. I just haven't really had any time.
I understand.
We've got some
maybe I'll do an
emergency
episode
stuff.
where I get you caught up on it.
Yeah, we got all this emergency stuff going on with work right now, so it's kind of time.
911. We've got our own 911 tapes over here. Anyway, make sure you like and subscribe. Share with a friend. We're at like 140 subscribers strong on YouTube, about 260 on TikTok, which might seem teeny tiny, but it is absolutely huge to us. And we just want to give a shout out to all our channel surfers. We love you. And thanks for watching with us and channel surfing. And with that, let's dive right into this episode. Khalas. All right. So I looked up the meaning. It means done, finished, enough, stop. Dee, how does this apply to the show?
Well, I didn't realize what the meaning of the title meant, but I was sitting there thinking about the show after I watched it, and I had texted you, and I was like, everybody's leaving or everybody's done. Every single couple has something that they're finished with. That, I'm done. I'm not doing this. And then you told me what
kibosh on it.
Yeah, and then you told me what the title meant, and I was like, well, that makes perfect sense then.
Way to go, editors. You made sense today.
Mm-hmm.
Jump into Jenny and Sumit. This is the true crime of it all. I swear, last time we left off, we were playing cricket in the park, and Sadhna was trying to kill Jenny. She went right for her head with that cricket ball. It didn't do much. Unfortunately, it was the softball. She thought she was hitting her in the head with something hard, and it was a swing and a miss. This week, Jenny's seeking revenge. We start with Sadhna not feeling well. Sadhna had that major meltdown at the end of the last episode, and she's not feeling great. She's feeling dizzy. What is that, like a heart thing? Somebody check her blood pressure.
Yeah, it could be high blood pressure.
I mean, if somebody is laying in bed, not able to get up, I don't think we're doing anything to disturb their peace, Jenny. We're just going to put it that way. We just try to keep them calm, which is actually the advice Jenny gives her when she walks into her room. But first, she decides to make her some kachari. Kachari is lentils and beans, and Jenny's mixing it together with her fingers. She's like, oh, Mama Sumit is sick. And I have to ask myself, does Jenny have any reason to believe she's sick? Did she wash her hands first? Is she mixing something extra into that kachari?
I was thinking, is she poisoning her? Don't eat it. Don't eat it.
Mama Sumit takes like the scaredest bite. And let's be real. Jenny's spaghetti over here, her normal cooking may have killed Sadhna. I don't know that we really need to do anything extra. Just the offer to make something for her. I mean, outside of boiling spaghetti, you got to have a pretty strong, brave stomach for that. And Mama Sadhna is teetering right now.
Yeah, she didn't have an expression on her face like that was very good. Like it tasted very good. But she was trying. She wasn't trying to make a face or anything like that. She was trying to, it looked like to me, to hold it in and just like, it's good.
Trying to hold it in when it's all about to come volcanoing
Back
out of
up.
her mouth.
Mm-hmm.
You like it? It'll taste even better twice.
Oh, gross.
So I guess this is the chicken noodle soup.
Version.
It kind of reminded me of chicken bog, which that's something we eat down here in the South. It's like chicken, rice.
Yeah. It did have a little bit of a chicken bog look to it. There was no meat, of course, in it.
And apparently in Britain, when they make kachari, they also add fish and eggs, which the lentils should have a lot of protein. So I can see how that would be good for healing.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, Sadhna has a bite of it. It doesn't immediately kill her over. Sumit was monitoring Jenny in the kitchen, so maybe it was a missed opportunity. That was probably hard to sneak by. Jenny goes in, asks if she can sit down on the bed, and she's like, Sadhna, you really need to calm down. You feel dizzy. You need to just let go of all of this anxiety you have over me and Tree, which is great advice if you're feeling dizzy, potentially having some blood pressure issues. Not bad advice. Just take it easy and rest.
Right.
And you don't want to upset her. You don't want to do anything that would, I don't know, cause her a heart attack. Like tell her, we're moving out. I'm too old for this shit and so are you. This isn't working. We're gone.
It was so counterproductive to what she had told her to do in the first place. You need to just calm down, be peaceful. And then you just throw that at her out of the blue. And
she has the chance to do something nice and she drops a bombshell on this woman.
Yeah. And and they keep saying, no, you're not moving out. And she's like, yes, I'm moving out. It was like this, yes, no, back and forth.
Yeah. It's Sadhna and Anil. They're like pleading for her life. Like, please do not kill her. Her heart cannot take this right now. Jenny, she's just a savage murderer. She's like, no, we're gone.
Yeah. I don't give a shit. We're out of here.
So in the first scene, we've got 2 attempts at murder and they both fail. We don't kill her with Jenny Spaghetti's cooking. And then she still has survived the shock that Jenny's out of there. She is moving out with her baby boy, Sumit. In part 2, Jenny and Sumit go to Wetland Park. And Sumit is pointing out, like, look at all these snakes. Look at all these pythons.
Ain't no way I'm going there.
Well, Jenny goes, wow, that's the reason we came here. Why do you think she said that? This bitch is about to sit there and sneak some pythons back and take them over to Sadhna so Sadhna could have some little friends. Jenny has plan C. She is like, all right, I see why we're here, Sumit. You brought me here to bring something home for your mom.
She's covering them all, A, B, and C.
We're going to try again. This is a murder mystery, the one that we never knew we had. I mean, instead of a bird sanctuary, to be fair, Jenny would rather go to the mall where she could just get a big kitchen knife, something that would maybe more quickly do the job, more certainly do the job, but she'll settle for pythons at this point. Jenny's losing it. Sadhna is too much. She feels like she's regressing in time. She can't drink when she wants to. Woman can't even sit there and flop them out and let her boobs roam free without a bra, which would probably put me in a murderous rage as well.
Yeah. She was very upset that she couldn't watch TV in her undies and stuff.
I mean, that's a special kind of torture, having to wear a bra all the time.
Absolutely.
I don't blame her. Her freedom is gone. And she's mad. She's ready to just leave Sumit in the dust. She's like, he can kiss my ass. She said it a few times. You think Sumit already kisses her ass and she's just missing it? Because they're not having sex. She's like, oh, I missed when you got down and
toss that salad.
Yes. I'm going to move out so you can do it again, Sumit. But yeah, family, deli, and making any money, family cafe. We don't even know what's happened to Family Cafe. They've done fallen off the last few episodes. Maybe they didn't pay for their equipment and that got repossessed.
Maybe because she said they were spending money on it, not making it.
So at this point, she's done. She's made up her mind. She's moving out of the family house. Now, this is not what Sumit wants. Even though Jenny tells his family this is what he wants, he's very much against this. And he tells Jenny, this isn't America. You are in India. This is our custom and our culture, which is true.
Mm-hmm.
Still, should they be trying to find a middle ground as a couple that comes from two different cultures?
Well, yeah, I would think after this amount of time together, they would already be at a middle ground.
Yeah, but his family didn't want anything to do with her until now.
Well, that's true. I mean, it would be hard to live with. It's hard to live with anybody, let alone include family and in-laws.
Let alone include family that's like, you can't drink, you
Mhm.
can't eat meat.
Can't have sex.
She's miserable. She doesn't
Yeah.
want to live out the rest of her life like this. Maybe compromise could be living in the same building,
Mm-hmm.
living down the street.
Would be a good compromise.
But when people come to the U.S., I don't expect them to give up all of their customs.
No, and I don't really think necessarily that that's what he was saying. But at the same time, I mean, she's not budging at this point. I mean, she's done. I mean, she told his parents that without him even knowing it. Like, he's finding out at the sanctuary that she's told his parents that they're moving out or she's moving out.
But Dee, if she killed them, then he never would have known that. See, the plan had just worked out. That wouldn't have been an issue. Now she's got bigger fish to fry. I get being set in your ways, though, after a certain age. Even Sumit is set in his ways. And
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I mean,
20 years
Jenny,
younger.
yeah, Jenny and his mom are basically, they're pretty close to the same age. Neither one of those women are going to budge.
No.
Mm-mm.
Can't teach those old dogs new tricks. Could this be the end of Jenny and Sumit after, gosh, over a decade?
If he gets as stubborn as her, yeah, I think it could be. She's unmovable on this one.
Really, the only solution is to take out his parents. She's figured that one out. Next up, we have Manon and Anthony. They're unpacking, getting settled into their house in the French countryside. At least Anthony is. He's up early. It's his first day of work, and he's just kind of putting things on a table, but he says he's organizing. Right now, they've got no fridge, no internet. They haven't gotten to the store yet for groceries. And Minot's going to have her first date with Ben. And Anthony's just like, may the force be with you. As a parent, you can't afford to quit. So we're just going to have to see what happens here. That's a lot of stress. Just not being prepared with a child that age. Like if you lose electricity or your water goes out.
Oh, I
Speaking
agree.
from experience with hurricanes here.
Yeah.
It's stressful to not have your necessities. Also, to not have a car. Like, what if there's an emergency? What
That
if
was
your
what I
child
thought.
needs to be rushed by ambulance or like rushed to the hospital? That's scary.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
So I get the stress that has to be on Manon. On top of that, having just moved, spent the last year savings, that's a high pressure situation. She's in a pressure cooker.
Absolutely. I had no idea this place was as remote as it is.
It's beautiful, though. The natural sunlight that's just pouring in through the windows when she wakes up with Ben. It looks like a magazine,
Mm-hmm.
like a designer magazine. She decides she's going to take Ben for a walk, and she puts him in a stroller and starts to go down front wheels first, which guilty. I've been there and done that. I'm like, oops, okay. I love how she's talking to herself. She turns around. She's like, oh, I guess he's okay.
He's laughing. He's okay.
Manon says that we know this is 2 hours from her parents. So the storyline is that she didn't have time to look to see what was around. The channel surfers, it's on Google. I found the chocolate shop. Let's take a look. So for any of the channel surfers on YouTube, you can see we are looking at Google Maps. Here is, I have no idea how to speak French. So I'm going to completely butcher this. No butcher shop? Well, here I am. Welcome to your butcher shop. La Gâterie Zevenol. So this is the chocolate shop. It's at 20 Rue de la Coste in Saint Victor del Malcap, France. So she didn't know what was around. Literally a Google search would have shown her. We can kind of pull out here. This is a shipping service. So maybe she could get some Amazon packages. I don't know. Here is a photography studio, a photographer. This looks like a bed and breakfast. So if there's breakfast, I don't know. Do they maybe just serve breakfast? That'd be nice. keep looking around the neighborhood here. This right here, like 1 block away from the chocolate shop, it looks like there's a grocery store, but it looks like it's in the middle of the road. So I wonder if that would be a farmer's market kind of thing.
I would venture to say yes.
But just look at all these pools here. I mean, this is gorgeous. I did see the beauty shop. Oh, here it is. La Petite Institut de Beauté. So you can see all the nail colors. Go get your nails did. Here's an event venue. So there's some little things around. And I guess the St. Ambrose, I think that's where she was saying was nearby. So it's about 2 kilometers up the street. And you can see kind of a bigger city area. There's a couple of shopping centers right there on the outskirts. 2 kilometers, that's about 1.2 miles. 5K is a little over 3. So round trip, it's still 2 miles. I guess it depends on what the weather is like, but it's not horrible. And when she has a car, it should be super close.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be a bad walk either.
So Manon is walking around, exploring her new village. Oh, people are smiling. That's cool. It's very tiny. It's not LA, that's for sure. Oh, is that all there is? Okay. Yeah, this is not LA. Even this little small town down the street is not going to be LA. She feels so out of place. She's in a place where she can probably get anything in LA any hour of the day. And now she's stuck at a house without even having a car. And she's got, well, a chocolate shop.
Yeah, there's no restaurants. There's no grocery store. There's nothing within walking distance.
No, she goes into the chocolate shop and she asks the shopkeeper, what do we have here? And the shopkeeper's like, well, you get your nails did. So at least there's that. She doesn't have to cut her hair. So she can get some chocolate roosters, big chocolate cocks, and get her hair done. Which
chocolate cures everything.
Who needs a pharmacy when you have chocolate?
That's right.
I don't know. It depends. Is this like Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory?
Oh my gosh.
Manon warned Anthony about moving to France. She is having an anxiety attack because she sees what she predicted before they left. In episode 1, this is what she was saying. If we move, we're just going to take our problems with us. Although I think she was having to give in at that point because he wanted it so bad. But this is almost like, I told you so. And now I'm the one that's stuck at home without a car, without my creature comforts. I'm in exactly this place I feared that we would be, the same place I told you that we would be. And Anthony's talking about how he's going to be working 6 nights in a row and staying overnight at the camp. So some nights she's going to be alone. I would have anxiety too. What if there are Oompa Loompas at this chocolate factory, Dee? Little men making mysterious candies and drowning kids. I would be afraid for Ben's life. This is scary. Little town, chocolate factory. I've seen the movie. I get the anxiety. Totally feel you, Manon. So she's able to calm herself down. Chocolate does mysterious things. And she gets home. Anthony comes in. At first, everything seems great. She's playing Legos with Ben. But as soon as Anthony walks in that door, she hands him off and she's like, now he's yours. Bye. I wonder if he did that to her when she was working.
Oh, it's a good possibility. It is rough. I mean,
exhausting to work all day. And then when you're done, you know your spouse is tired of taking care of the kid, but then you're also drained from work. And he's physically drained. He's out there preparing campsites for scouts.
He's doing manual labor right now because the campers aren't there. They're setting everything up is the way I understood it.
And on top of that, he's gone to the grocery store. He's coming in with big bags of groceries. He's got flowers for Manon, which was very sweet. But he's got to be exhausted to just be handed the child as soon as he walks in the door.
Well, not only that, he walks into the kitchen and there's the refrigerator still in the cardboard box. So he knows he's got to get that out of the box, get it set up. So, yeah.
Got to put those groceries somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony is optimistic, though. He thinks that she just needs to adjust, and it will take some adjustment. It's a lot on her. I feel like she resents that he's put her in this situation, and she's getting upset with him and blaming him for why she's in this situation. And she's having trouble getting over it because she's kind of like, I told you so. I knew this is how it would be in France. Literally, this is the life I told you we would have. And here I am living it. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. I think that she has been going along with whatever he wanted so that she can at least say, I made this attempt. I tried to do this your way.
Meanwhile, he's still not making enough to support them. He's doing a job that she points out would be great for a single kid that's home from college and doesn't have a family instead of somebody that's being taken away from their family to go kayaking.
Mm-hmm. Which was a very good point.
Frustrated because he's not making great money. And he's out with the car, able to enjoy life.
Right. And she also is finding out that she thought that he was only going to maybe like once a month have to stay out. And he's now saying, no, it's going to be weekly that I might have to stay over.
Oh, that's a lot of time to fight off those Oompa Loompas by yourself.
I know. What I don't understand is they only have one vehicle. So why not just her take him to work and then go back and pick him up?
1000%. I had that in my notes. Drop him off and pick him up. Your other option is to wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning to get a bus, which if it's like the US bus system, which I'm going to guess it's probably better run, but you could probably walk faster than the buses go around here.
Mm-hmm. I was surprised to find out it was going to take him a month to get the lease vehicle too.
Yeah. Well, he may need documentation of his income.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah.
It was just a long time to have to wait to get the lease.
Well, I don't know what they've been pulling in from their online business, and they haven't been employed since. So
yeah, I'm surprised.
That's proof of a couple of pay stubs.
Yeah, I would not want to be at home with a small child and no vehicle, no transportation, no nothing.
That's why Manon says she wants to go back to her parents. Anthony doesn't like that idea. He doesn't want to be home alone either. And he's like, for a few days, it's fine. What would be the problem, though, of her going for a month? And then when he gets home from work, he can rest, he can settle in, he can start organizing things before they get there.
Yeah, I don't see any reason
why. See the family on weekends.
Yeah, just go up to her parents, see the family, and then come back and go back to work, at least until the lease vehicle comes.
It's a month.
Yeah.
So I agree. I get that he doesn't want to be by himself, but she doesn't want to be trapped by herself at the house. Just safety reasons.
Yeah, I honestly am surprised that they bought this house without knowing the town. Like, it would have been the first thing I did was go and explore the town before I purchased a home there.
We literally just pulled up the Google map. This is definitely TLC storyline. This is fabricated. They knew what was there. I think all of this is fabricated. I think Manon is a good actress. She's a little over the top, though. I think it's acting.
Maybe this is just going to be their future vacation home.
I think it will be their house. Because like I said, once they have a car, she's less than a mile and a half from the store. That's closer than you are.
True. I just think that she likes LA. I think she's going to want that kind of an environment. So I'm thinking that they'll probably end up someplace more like LA and then use that as a vacation house.
The LA of Paris. I mean, France. Is it Paris? I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never been to France.
No, I haven't either. But yeah, something like that.
Anthony, though, is frustrated. He feels like Manon is just giving up. And Manon is frustrated because they're not connecting the way she had hoped they would. When things are tough and you're kind of down on everything, so much has changed. She doesn't have a car. She's lost all her savings. It's easy to look at everything through those glasses. I really think the best thing is for her to go to her parents for a month just take a breather, let him get things set up. So by the time you come back, you've got a car, the house is more set up. I think that's the best idea at this point.
Yeah, I think so too. I was sitting there going, that's so mean. What if she left him there for the day with no vehicle, no internet, no refrigerator? How would he do? How would he deal with it?
But can you imagine somebody being like, I'll take your kid for a month and you have the house all to yourself, all that quiet when you get home from work?
Exactly.
I'll see you on the weekend. It would be quiet. Money needs her quiet time sometimes. The tables have turned. Who the heck is this Johnny person?
I am so disappointed. So disappointed.
He is packing up Chloe's stuff and he's just like, yeah, I did something stupid. What, did you scratch your nuts too hard? What do you mean you did something stupid, Johnny? No, he got bored. So he does what any bored guy would do, which is send a girl a text asking for nudes. Nope, sorry.
What?
Do not blame this on every guy.
How in the hell is this guy bored? Chloe is gorgeous. How in the world can he be bored?
No idea. I wonder if it's any sort of retaliation or pushback that she has him on such a tight leash. I don't know.
A little rebellion. Well, we had some people making comments, and one in particular was very interesting. And I was like, maybe that's it. I think this person may have hit the nail on the head when they said that they thought he was doing it on purpose.
He wants to get caught.
Mm-hmm.
Because how dumb would you be to just leave your phone out for her to find it? It's he knew she could.
That was our whole argument. Yeah, that was our whole argument. And now I'm like, I guess you are that dumb.
Or really wants to get caught.
Exactly.
We see Chloe riding up, and she says she is absolutely done.
Mm-hmm.
Place a bet, D. Is Chloe done?
Since it's Chloe, maybe not. For me, I would have been done a long time ago. I would have been done with
I'd been done before I had the dang cameras all over him tracking his location.
Right.
We should consult the tarot.
Oh.
Servers, if you're new here, you know that we love to pull out the tarot deck every once in a while. This one is a Halloween version that my friends got me from New Orleans. And the question is Chloe done with Johnny? All right. And D, you just tell me when to stop shuffling.
Stop.
All right. We're going to go ahead and pick a card. And the card we have is the 8 of Bats, right side up. Okay, so in my deck, the bats for the Halloween deck is the swords. And this indicates that Chloe is feeling trapped. It's not clean break energy. It's more, I don't know how to get out of this. She might be afraid about the consequences of ending this relationship. Maybe what will her mom think?
Mm-hmm.
Because, that's got to be a big thing. She doesn't want her mom to think she made a mistake. She's been, ride or die.
Right. And I'm sure that she still loves him. Like, she hasn't just turned that off. So she's probably dealing with that as well.
Self-doubt, feeling boxed in by the circumstances. She is in a foreign country.
Mm-hmm.
She can't just drive home. And she might feel like there's no options when there actually are. So we're not saying, yes, she's done forever. This card would say she might want out, but she doesn't feel like she can fully free herself from this relationship yet. I think we see that in the episode.
Yeah.
Johnny is almost gaslighting her. She says she wants to be done, and he plays dumb. He's like, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you want
to
do?
She
wants to get out. Like, she's telling you this.
Maybe he is dumb. Maybe he is dumb after all.
I thought it was interesting when Chloe was going into this meeting. She didn't want to face Johnny, but there's 2 things she said she wanted. 1 was to be an adult, and 2 was to make him watch her walk out. The adult part. I feel like he plays on her age a lot. When she made that statement, it's almost like she wants to prove to him that she is an adult. Like he doubts that in her a lot, which that's not fair. There's a difference between a 24-year-old adult and a 32-year-old adult. And frankly, Johnny, after this episode, you seem more in the 24-year-old adult category. The way you're saying, oh, I just made a mistake. I'm sorry, this isn't like I backed into the car behind mine in a driveway because I wasn't paying attention. You texted some girl asking for nudes. Ooh.
I think this is the most I've seen him talk in all of the episodes, and it made the least amount of sense to me.
Better just to look pretty, Johnny. Keep your fingers and your hands in your pocket.
Stick to the pirate ships.
Well, that might be part of what got him in trouble. But trust me, even without the pirate ship, he would find trouble. You either are going to mess around or you're not. And it doesn't matter if you're working at a pirate ship or you're working at the McDonald's. Whatever he's doing, he's going to find the trouble he wants to be in.
Yeah,
what did
he
you
just
think
doesn't need to be
in a relationship?
He doesn't need to be in a yeah.
And there's
he's
the
one of
irony.
those kind of guys.
He tells her that she's not ready for a relationship. She's not grown up enough for one. If you can't keep from asking girls for nudes, you're not grown up for one enough either, Johnny. Or you're just not meant to be in one.
Well, not only that, he's got a folder on his daggone phone full of old pics from girls that she found as well.
Sex videos with him in them. Ew. What? No.
And she found all of this.
I am so glad that we did not grow up in the time of phones and technology, because I don't have any of that stuff out there. But I would think that people that give out this sort of videos, this sort of pictures, that is meant to be shared during the relationship and not meant to be held on to for the rest of your life. Like once the relationship's over, I would think that you would expect that to be deleted.
Right. You would think that it would not be in a private folder on your phone, just sitting there. It's not even collecting dust because he's looking at it. So it's just gross.
It is. And then he's saying she's making him look like he's bad. No, Johnny, your actions aren't looking great, buddy. Your actions aren't making you look squeaky clean right now. Then he tries to turn it around and make her look like the bad guy by saying your mom would be ashamed of you, which, yeah, newsflash. She probably would be, Johnny. And then he plays victim. Oh, I'm all alone. Well, yeah, had a nice girl. Yeah, a little stalkery. Maybe not the right one, but maybe she had a reason to feel that way. And, you know, if you have a reason to feel that way, Chloe, the best thing to do is get. Because that's no way to live your life.
Immediately. Yeah.
Yeah. That's not an excuse for doing it. If you have to stalk somebody like that, it's not right. But yeah, I'm sorry that his mom is gone, but she probably would not be proud of this.
No, I think Chloe was 100% right on that. His mom wouldn't be proud of this.
And that's hard for him to swallow. He's living in denial over what he's doing. He's trying to make it out like it's not a big deal. Maybe it's not to some people. It would be a big deal to me.
I don't think that he would be reacting any differently than her if he'd found that kind of stuff on her phone.
Oh, no. But we're going to criticize her for going out drinking with her friends. Now we see where this calling her immature is coming from. Like now he's going to say, you're not perfect either.
Well, and we also understand the friends and why they were trying to advise her that he's no good.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's all I've got for Johnny and Chloe. I'm shocked.
I am too. I was really disappointed. It aggravates me. It makes me question my judgment because that's just not what I saw from him from the beginning. So I was so disappointed to see that. It's true.
Well, it also shows you how skilled reality TV editors are. We saw a story. We were fed a story And now,
Agree. Yeah. He should probably never get married. Yeah.
Last but not least, we have Greta and Matthew. Oh my goodness. Greta and Matthew. It's been 3 days since Greta handed that ring back. And Matthew says, it only took her 4 days to give it to me. I've had parcels that take longer to get to me.
I thought that was a very good analogy.
Which made me think, like, maybe Manon being out in France, if she did an Amazon Prime delivery, it might not be there overnight. It might take 4 days. He tells us his dad came home from the meeting with Greta and was like, dude, it's over, kid. And at that point, Matthew's just got to proceed like it's over. So what does he do? He took his dad's advice. We see him sitting on the couch. He is rubbing up on this kitty, making it purr. This puss is sitting right on top of him. He's feeling numb. He is packing up Greta's stuff, no tears. Gets a knock on the door. Greta says, how are you doing? He says, I'm doing better. He's like in stage 2 of this grief. Now, Greta coming into this is anxious about the unknown. She's afraid he is just going to be devastated, and she just broke his heart. I wasn't getting those vibes from him, though. When she opened the door, he like had a half smile. He was very kind. He offered to carry her bags out for her. He said he was doing better. He wasn't super mopey or anything. He didn't look thrilled to see her, but
Right.
he didn't look like he was ready to jump off a cliff.
I thought it was the quietest don't let the door hit you in the ass that you've ever seen. He was taking the suitcases out to the car for her. He was loading them in the car. And I was just like, class act.
See this gentleman you're letting go? Greta was expecting him to be blubbering and boo-hooing. She even said she thought he might get angry, but instead he's got a half smile on his face. He says he's doing better. He's answering the door with some hair on his sweater that's not hers. I think she suspects that he went and sitting alone on that couch. And she also suspects he might be slipping away, which is why when they hug after he puts the suitcases in the car, she says, I'll miss you. Okay, Greta.
Who says that?
The exact person I thought she was in an earlier episode. When I said, Matthew, just give it up, slam that door, and then she'll start having questions. We saw it once. Dad came back. Give it a few more days after she's told Dad it's over. We're seeing it again. On the way back in the car, Greta is saying, I may have given up basically like a mediocre life, but one that I know that would be good for something that might be horrible. She also feels like she's homeless. She felt like she had a home in England, but that's gone. I don't know why she doesn't feel like the U.S. isn't still her home. Because we know she's going to turn right back around and go get her cat.
Right. I was confused with that statement.
So, yeah, she's given up moderate happiness for a life where she can crash and burn and never recover. She needs therapy. You know what? Moderate happiness is pretty good. You're not going to be 100% happy 100% of the time, regardless of who you're with. Life has ups and downs.
Well, and I'm also a firm believer that we're responsible for our own happiness. We can't have it. We can't make somebody else responsible for that.
1,000%. Greta, I think she's been through a lot, and I just want her to get help. And now that Matthew's moving on, he's got some new cats rubbing up on him. She's starting to question things. I think by the time we get to the tell-all, that's what we're going to see. We're going to see Matthew having left this in the past and Greta still holding on.
I think so, too. I think she's making a mistake.
Anything else to add to this episode?
No, I think that's about it.
All right, Channel Surfers. Well, thanks for surfing with us and watching 90 Day the other way. We will be back on Friday with Traders. Only one episode this week. Lucky us.
Thank goodness.
That all-nighter last week. for those 3 episodes wiped me out.
Oh, me too. I had to recover.
I'm too dang old for this, like Jenny says. Make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you for listening, and we will see you Friday. Bye.
Let's ride.
Tune in, don't delay.